In today's clean, hi friends, welcome to another Clean with Us. Today we're transforming a pantry. If you haven't visited our channel before, today is the perfect day to stop by as we take this pantry and we give it a little bit of order. If you're wanting to clean and organize, thank you for coming to our channel. Take a look at all of our other YouTube videos and make sure you like and subscribe. As we're panning through this pantry, I could see how someone could be overwhelmed by looking at it. There's just jars and cans everywhere. It doesn't seem to really have a system. So we knew that we needed to use categories to help organize the area. After Lara and I looked at the pantry and tried to make an assessment of what categories we'd have, we decided that the theme of this project would be like a health food grocery store. So if you're wondering what you're going to see in today's video, one of the things will be categorization. You're definitely going to see us unboxing the home edit products that we got for this project. They are beautiful. Really looking forward to you guys seeing that. And then, of course, we're going to actually clean the pantry. We're going to take everything off those shelves, wipe them clean, dust them, magic eraser, the whole works. And then my favorite part is restocking the pantry. But before we get into all of that, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Lana.
And I'm Lara.
And we're two identical twins who love to clean and tidy.
We're kind of obsessed with organization as well.
I wear my heart on your sleeve. You tell me things now I can't sleep. L-O-V-E, that's what you said to me. L-O-V-E, that's what you said to me. Babe, I can better, even in stormy weather, but I can't keep you warm if you're out with another one. That's so mean. L-O-V-E, that's what you said to me. L-O-V-E, that's what you said to me. Babe, I could better, even in stormy.
Hi friends, welcome to another Clean with Us. Today we are doing a pantry makeover. I'm really excited just because we have home edit materials today. This is gonna be probably the prettiest pantry ever.
We are so excited. We are ready to get this started. The person we're doing the pantry for is a super cool person, and they got all of this stuff. We're going to try not to use all of it, maybe return some of it because it is a little pricey, which we'll talk about soon. But we have all this stuff to choose from. It is a dream come true. This is our first unboxing video, and pretty much all the products that we're using today are from the home edit. So we are super lucky to be able to do this.
And if you haven't checked out our other pantry video, it is linked right here. Make sure to take a look for more inspiration. But we're going to start real quick with our first one.
It's like Christmas.
It actually does kind of feel a little bit like Christmas, so very pretty.
So, oh my gosh, guys, it has like a little bonjour.
Oh, there's some Frenchy bones.
Yeah. Now, she warned us that she thought that these actually might be a little too small for the project that we're trying to do, but
I think it depends on, we have to go look at how much flour, how much sugar.
yeah, looking at them now, I'm thinking they might also be small, so we might have to exchange them. But also, she doesn't bake very often, so these actually might work well. Things she liked about them: glass, see-through.
Glass top, or sorry,
Gold top. I think because there's going to be a lot of little gold accents in there, so I think that they look beautiful. Might need to be a smidge bigger, but we'll mess around with it.
Yeah.
Okay, can we show them contain the chaos right here?
Yes.
Contain the chaos, it says, and I think that's like accurate for our whole lives.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. Okay, it is plastic, but, oh, there we go. Wow, I'm already in love. Okay, these are gonna be awesome.
Our canned goods,
and I'm
is my guess.
canned goods already seems good. I think they stack. Hold on. Do they stack? Of course they stack.
We know those ladies, the homemade ladies, don't mess around. That's
I
great.
think there might be dividers as well, or like insert.
I was wondering if they would have.
Yes.
So this is the same container as the one, this one right here.
Oh wait.
Yeah. But then they have little mini containers inside of it.
Mm-hmm. And we'll get close-ups of those.
And
when
we'll
we're...
also put the link down in the description for you. So, all
right, let's unwrap this one.
They can see.
Trying to be careful where I step. We just got these, but you can see there's more. They're perfect. They're okay. That's how indestructible. Okay, they're not indestructible, but they did not break, and so they.
Oh, Lord.
But they look at that. That is very, very nice.
Well, and one thing I like that they do is, I think Laura already showed it to you, but they tell you what you're getting. Because I will say one thing that I don't love is that at the store, their white packaging kind of covers all, so you can't see them like you do here. But I think that they do a good job of putting a little very simple diagram of what you're gonna get in the image.
They got a little note for us. They believe that any space can function efficiently while looking beautiful with smart systems on your side. So
100%.
They gave us also a little card insert in here. So that's actually really cool.
That is really cool.
Oh, and they're on Netflix, by the way. They're not sponsored by them.
Not sponsored at all by the Home Edit. We just really like their products and are giving honest and accurate reviews of their products. So I love this one. Love it. Too. This might also work.
Oh,
yeah, this will definitely work for canned goods as well.
Yes.
Because you can fit 3 for sure, but maybe 4 across.
Okay. And then another one of these.
These are the ones I have at home that I used in our kitchen underneath the sink video.
Yes, we just did that in our kitchen deep
I think
clean.
it might have been in TikTok. Oh, he's in the kitchen deep clean. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love these. Yeah, these will be good for like taller products.
We also have some turntables that the person we're working for really wanted.
So this is going to be super helpful. She was worried they might be a little small. I think they're actually not.
I don't think they're
at
too
all.
small.
Yeah.
No,
Let's see. It's a little tiny cute box.
and this one had, oh yeah, we're gonna definitely use these. These are the low flat bins that are really good for snack containers. So yeah, that's a must. All right, last box.
Look how
and
cute
it is-
this box is. It's Christmas! I feel so happy.
My soul crazy. One more night to be reckless. A stranger's hand in the moonlight. This could be love for the last time. Let's break all the rules. Prince cries, listen to the doves lie. Diamonds and pearls, private eyes. Getting lost in a paradise. Only in his dreams will I find.
We ended up dedicating a lot of counter space and floor space and dining room space to make sure that there was room for all of our categories. You'd be surprised on how much linear space you actually need to lay out everything because it does take up so much room.
Yeah, and I think people are shocked when they do something like a closet. They're like, well, it all fit in there. You know, how come I need all this space?
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you have to basically plan out lots and lots of space. Mapping out our plan took a lot of work. Basically, we started with the empty shelves and just started putting the bins everywhere. And we said, well, what is this person's morning routine? What are they going to grab first? And it took a lot of readjusting in order to get to our final product. You know, some of the behind the scenes things that you guys don't see would be us working with the homeowner on the pantry. She was a part of the project just as much as we were, because we don't want to go in and design things the way that we think they should look if they're not going to be functional for her. I think a good example of this is when you were trying to do the sugar packets one by one. I was trying to line them up in a nice row, and she told me that that was not going to work for her. And so I ended up pouring them into a container, and that was a much better solution.
And she really loved that.
Even at this point, I know a lot of you are looking at it and thinking that this actually could be a finished pantry, but we weren't quite done, especially with the backstock systems we had in place and the order in which the shelves, or what I like to call the aisles of our grocery store, kind of the way they flowed, still needed some adjustment. In our grocery store image or idea, this was our refillable section where we had our sugars and baking, oil and vinegar. Of course, gotta have the cookbooks and our personal butler at the side. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we bought this here, this beautiful rotating tier, and it was $40, so this was not a cheap thing to buy, but it seemed to work a lot better than our smaller, I don't like the word lazy Susan. What's another word? Spinny Ginny? Is that one? I don't think that's one, but that's really good. And we didn't just make space in this pantry. Yeah, we worked with the homeowner to make sure that we edited or decluttered some of the things that they needed. And then we also reorganized the pieces in their kitchen to make room. So like this cabinet right here was filled with some things that weren't used very often. So we decided to put her china here for safekeeping, and it was a little bit more accessible for when she wanted it. And I found this part was very much like the game Tetris. As soon as you moved one piece out, you thought another piece would go in, but then you realized that didn't work as well, so you had to rearrange things. So it's a process. This took us at least 2 days. Yeah, 2 days to finish this project. And up above this cabinet, it just didn't really make sense. It kind of had a modge podge of items. We simplified this area to contain the items that are in it. And for us on the outside, it may not make sense, but in this bin we have small appliances, there's some artwork, and just a couple of things that really made sense to the homeowner so that she could have it. So we thought it would be helpful to put together a pantry to-do list for you guys. Yeah, the first thing we did with this pantry is we worked with the homeowner and we assessed it. We've tried to figure out how much was in there, some general zones, some goals, things like that. We ended up mapping it out and changing it multiple times. And the hardest part to commit to was taking everything out, but it is 100% necessary for you to be able to accomplish a project like this. This is also the part where I often feel people are most overwhelmed, because once it's out, it's going to have to get put back in. But truly one of our favorite parts was categorizing everything, making the little labels and taking all the items and putting them in their pile. Categorizing is so important to the process, but it also is the most rewarding piece because it helps you, the homeowner, decide what inventory you still need, where your backstock is, and makes kind of this like rewarding feeling of things are sinking in, kind of like puzzle pieces. Along those same lines, you can't make a puzzle with a bunch of extra puzzle pieces that don't make sense. It is time to say goodbye to things that you don't need in that area, especially expired food. But then if there's products that you just don't really use, if you're not much of a baker, get rid of those things, those cookie cutters or whatever that you have not used in 5, 10, even 15 years. And sometimes when you start going down that thought process, you're going to have to rethink the bigger picture of how your kitchen functions. Some things that are in the kitchen might need to go in the pantry, and some things that are in the pantry might need to go into the kitchen. And when it comes to organizing or even the actual clean out process of the pantry, this is where we recommend having a friend, a partner, your mom, someone come and help you out. And we want to normalize the idea of asking friends to help with projects like this. Honestly, you'd be surprised how many of your friends are very much into organization and would love to do something like this with you. And you can always pick a project at their house to do at a later time. As a reminder, please follow through with cleaning the pantry. This means dusting, getting rid of the crumbs, a good wipe down with maybe some Lysol. I'm always surprised that people don't clean out their pantry very often, and this is a great way to get mice or bugs, so make sure you're cleaning that out. And kind of like the home edit people say, you need to contain the chaos. Now, we were so blessed that we were able to use these beautiful containers. They were not cheap, so this was a very, very involved project, but it ended up making the pantry look so good. But of course, you can go to Dollar Tree and get, less expensive containers, and you can even just have sections of your pantry that are not in containers, but some way to add order so that you do not get, overwhelmed or confused by the products that are in your space.
And then put it all together.
When you start putting your items back onto the shelves, there's a couple things you should think about, like your morning routine or your dinner routine especially. Or maybe it's not necessarily the routine you have, but what you want to get out of it. Maybe you're trying to snack a little bit less, put your snacks on higher shelves. Or maybe you're trying to keep those unhealthy snacks out of reach on a lower shelf in the back where you have to kind of look for it. No two pantries are the same because no two lives are really the same. So make sure that you're doing what works best for you and also allow yourself to be flexible. Things are going to change in your routine and how you function. Give yourself a couple weeks before overhauling the entire project. And check out this pantry to-do list along with some kitchen organization to-dos, and that is in the description below. As you're thinking about your pantry at home, what is something that you absolutely hate about your pantry that you wish you could change? Put it down in the comments below. All right, that's enough talking from us. We're excited to show you the reveal. Thank you all for watching. If you were inspired or enjoyed this video, then give us a like and make sure to subscribe to our channel so that way you know when we're posting our next video. If you need to see the Tidy 2 every day, don't forget to check out our TikTok. Our playlist on YouTube is filled with cleaning, organizing, and decorating, so make sure to check it out. Feel free to leave us a comment. We really want to know, what should we clean next?